Password. Don't fake the funk on a nasty dunk.
Welcome to FifthRoundMovement.com. On this episode, we're taking a look at Reebok Shaq Attaq.
I'm the hooper, hyper, protected by Viper. When I'm out the hooping, yo, you better decipher. In other words, you better make a fucking decision. Cause I'm gonna be a Shaq knife and cut you in position.
I got my pair at Rare Breed Footwear in Red Bank, New Jersey. I thought I got a pair on the Reebok website the day they dropped. Unfortunately, my order didn't go through, and these guys are cool enough to hook me up with this pair in my size. Box-wise, it's pretty much typical Reebok packaging. I have no idea if this is what the original 93 box looked like, but it looks, it's cool enough for now. Let's get in there and go and take a look at the original Shaq Attaq 1. So as you pull these out, take a look at the right one first. It's got that sick Shaq dunk keychain. If you're not using that as a keychain, by the time you wear these shoes, you're a fool, honestly. And like I've said on FifthRoundMovement.com before, when Reebok Retro releases a sneaker, they put out exactly what they put out the first time. And not like some other brands that don't always do that. The other thing I want to point out for younger sneaker people out there, now, especially the basketball market, is almost 100% Nike and Jumpman. There's really no other players in the game. The early 90s, that could not have been further from the truth. Reebok had Shaq, Shawn Kemp, later on Allen Iverson, who all had sick lines that are being retroed right now and are still hits. Converse had Larry Johnson, Kevin Johnson. Pretty much any player named Johnson was signed to Converse with the React Juice, and those were all hits. Fila had Grant Hill and Jerry Stackhouse. They still have Grant Hill and Jerry Stackhouse, unbelievably as it may be. Those guys are still playing in the NBA. But Reebok really was, they were really competing with Nike in the early 90s. And one of the things they did, obviously Nike had Jordan. They were out about the Jordan, probably 7 or 8 were out by the time these dropped. And Reebok kind of hitched their wagon to Shaq. Let's compete with Nike, throw a hat in the ring and see what we can do.
Kobe on my taste. Everybody, Kobe on my taste.
Let's get a look at the shoe from top to bottom. On the bottom, we have, of course, the iconic black, white, and Orlando Magic blue colorway for the team that drafted him as a rookie out of LSU. We also have a little slept-on piece of the shoe, the carbon fiber that runs the whole length of the sole of the shoe. A lot of times I feel like people credit Jordan 11 with introducing that, but obviously those came out in 95, these came out in 93, so apparently Reebok is a bit of a pioneer in that, and I don't think they really get credit for it. Work our way up. On the midsole, again, white, black, couple hits of that Orlando Magic blue showing through. Then again, the entire upper is a premium white leather. It feels really nice, like soft, as you might say, butter soft leather. And then we got some black and gray suede, or kind of like a leather material with the Reebok logo, and some gray suede making that Reebok branding complete. Pretty typical lacing structure. And then on the inside of the tongue and the back of the shoe, you have that just sick Shaq, dunking through his name from when he was tearing down backboards as a rookie. As we work our way to the front of the shoe, two of the most important aspects, I think, are that there's no tip or border around the toe. I believe that was started by the Jordan 6 a few years before that. Reebok latched onto it and really made it work for Shaq on this shoe. And then, of course, at the top of the lacing system, you have the iconic Reebok pump. One of the first basketball shoes to not have a basketball pump, but it's like a black basketball with a white pump logo. It really makes it pop out from the rest of that black, white, and Orlando Magic blue on the tongue. So that's going to wrap it up for FifthRoundMovements.com look at the Reebok Shaq Attaq 20th Anniversary Retro Release. One more time, I want to thank Rare Breed Footwear for giving me the chance to get these and put them on my feet after 2 decades of waiting to have them. And then make sure you follow me on Twitter at Mr. Fifth Round. And check me out on SneakerTube, again, at Mr. Fifth Round. Like Souls and Mister said, from 93 till infinity, FifthRoundMovement.com.
Now I slam it, damn it, and make sure it's broke. What's up, Doc?